Hallöchen, hier ist der Videospieler. Wir spielen weiter The Journey Down Chapter 2. Wir haben jetzt den Leuchtturm wieder in Gang gebracht. Und jetzt schauen wir mal. Ja, sieht sehr gut aus. Und könnten jetzt sein, dass hier mehr Schiffe kommen. Ah, die Stadt erwacht zum Leben. Ja, habt ihr mir zu verdanken.
How's it going, Fat?
Doing great now with the fire.
I got to. How's it going?
Ah! Wollte nicht nochmal anklicken. So.
With the lighthouse working again, all of the other misters will be busy getting back into port. Now's our chance to head on out and reel in a couple of the big ones. Everyone else is going to be busy getting drunk here in Port R2, and the mist will be all ours. Empty for the picking. That's not a bad plan, Captain. Now's our chance to strike it big, lads. Are you with me? Aye. And you, Gimbo?
Why, I'd rather not, actually. The mist. Oh, I've had enough of it. Oh, it scares me to the bones, it does.
You're the biggest sissy I've ever met, Gimbo. But I need you. You're a good sissy. Yeah, come on, Gimbo. This is our big chance. I'll bring lots of food. Lots and lots of food. I'll even make sure we bring some of that horrible pudding you like so much.
Pudding? You promise there'll be pudding?
Lots of it. Promise.
Oh, all right then. Can't go wrong with pudding.
Well, that settles it. We'll raise anchor tonight. Next round's on me.
Also, die sind, also zumindest der Mist, der Captain ist happy.
You leaving?
Yes. Now's our big chance to reel in a couple of fat ones. Everyone else is going to be exhausted from a long stay out in the mist. We, however, thanks to you, we've had time to rest. We're ready to get back out there and reel in a new batch.
You leaving?
Yes. Everyone,
okay.
we're ready.
Halt.
I think the drain is empty of you.
Okay. Wo ist
The shelves are empty.
der Bartender?
Juana, what are you doing? Hey, you're going after Lena, aren't you? You mess with Barlow's belongings, and you're gonna get hurt, boy.
No worries, guys. I'm all over this. Good luck with your next catch.
Good luck with yours. And Buana,
Yeah?
thanks for helping us out.
Come on, Angel. Don't tell me you just stumbled across the book doing research for the university. I used to know Ken Dodo a long time ago. He wouldn't leave the journal for the journey down for you to find for some school project. Well, the book isn't mine to give you anyhow. Now, don't you worry that pretty little head about the Underland, Angel. The Underland is no business for a nice gal like yourself.
I never asked for your advice on the matter. Just give me back my book and you'll see that I'm quite capable of handling my business without you meddling.
Oh, I bet you are. But I'll tell you this much, kid. You're not as smart as you think you are. We had our eyes on you and your castaway crew before you even set foot in Port Arthur. And the police aren't the only ones on your trail. You're in a bad place on a bad track, Angel. Turn back. There are enough would-be adventurers rotting in the mist as it is.
Oh, and you wouldn't have anything to do with that, would you? Don't give me that jive, you cutthroat. If it earned you a nickel, you wouldn't think twice about adding another dead body to your list.
Maybe you're right. But I prefer your body right where I have it. Easy now, Angel. I'm just giving you fair advice. You better forget you heard about the Underland real quick, or else you'll be sleeping with the eels before dawn. What the?
Buana, what are you doing here?
I'm here to rescue you, lady.
The lady's free to leave whenever she pleases. You, however, are not as fortunate.
No, please, don't hurt him.
What's going on here?
Yeah, it's Barlow. I caught a little bug snooping around the penthouse suite. I need him taken care of.
No, wait! He's Count Andodo's son.
He's what? No, never mind. Just show him to the door and make sure he stays out.
Hey, how do you know Count Andodo? Hey, what the? Let me go, you mother. Go! Ow! Let go! Don't pull my hair like that, my girl. Oh, no!
Was ist denn das jetzt?
And so the mighty elephant, the tall giraffe, and the tricky monkey became friends again. And soon, all of the fantastic creatures of the Underland were living in peace.
Oh, can we go to the Underland? Can we please, please, please?
Going to the Underland is not that easy, Buana.
Aww.
One day, when you are old enough, you will have to learn that some monsters are more real than others. One day, Buana, you will have to learn the truth.
Oh, man. My head. Maybe chasing after Lena wasn't such a bright idea after all. That Barlow guy must be up to some bad stuff. I wonder how he's connected to my father. I've got to get to the bottom of this. Someone in this city must know what happened to Count Andodo.
Also gut. Das war jetzt ja nicht sehr
I ain't
erfolgreich.
climbing back into prison again.
Hallo, Sailor.
Hey, man.
Well, look who's awake. Catching up on your beauty sleep in the dumpster?
Yeah, I'm having a bit of a rough night.
Rough night? Ha! Let me guess. High rolling in club timber on champagne and stardust, and dust out the back door as soon as your credit dried up? Blubbering land crab.
Ever heard of someone named Count Andodo?
Look, can't you see I'm busy drinking? Why don't you just crawl back into the dumpster where you belong?
Have you...
Do I bugger off?
Okay.
Well, look who's back. The knight in shining armor. You rescue your princess yet?
I tried, but I wound it up in a dumpster with nothing but a beating and a bad headache. That woman is mixed up in some real bad stuff.
So you ain't gonna help her no more?
I'm pretty sure she won't be needing my help. I'm done chasing after her. I've got a new lead now.
Like getting drunk? That's usually what a fella does around here after he gives up on a lady.
No, I got a lead on my old man. He disappeared a couple years ago up in St. Armando. Haven't heard a word from him since, but now I know he's been through here. Someone here in Port Arthur has got to know where he went.
What's his name?
Count Andodo. He was a pilot. A big hat, long dreads, natty rasta.
Well, that name rings a bell, but I have no idea where I've heard it. Wasn't recently. I know that much. You might want to try asking around town.
Will do.
That's what I'm doing.
Yo!
What can I help you?
So, you never heard of Count Andodo, eh?
Sorry, sir. You're gonna have to ask around.
How's business?
Well, mistress is starting to drop in again, and I'm as fully stocked as could possibly be. I couldn't ask for a better evening. I tell you, sir, it's a hell of a relief seeing the city slowly return back to normal. I was beginning to worry that blackout was gonna last forever. You're lucky to have arrived tonight.
What's new?
Other than the city coming back to life again, I don't know if there's much going on here in Port Arthur, sir. Grapevines all chatter about them Sisulus and their big catch.
Tell me more about the Sisulus.
The Sisulus are just about the only criminals around here beyond Barlow's control. Everyone else is in bed together in some way or another, but not the Sisulu. They're truly outside the law. We don't see them much around Port Arthur, though. They usually hold up far out in the mist. place called the Outer Cross. Supposed to be some kind of haven for pirates and thieves. Better stay away from that place if you want to stay alive, eh? Because those fellas are known to be pretty ruthless.
I want eel rinse.
Sure thing. It's $5 a bottle.
Man, I don't have any cash. Can you put it on my tab or something?
Well, I'm sorry, sir. No cash, no drinks.
I got to hit the streets.
Give 'em hell, sir.
Hey, you awake?
Yeah, they're fishing drinkers, mister. These poor fellas had a run-in with the Sisulu.
The Sisulus? You mean the pirates?
Yes, sir. There's some bad news, those Sisulus. A ruthless, bloodthirsty bunch they are. Apparently they've been pillaging to the left and to the right ever since the lighthouse was broken. Good thing it's finally working again, so now the ships can start finding their way back into port. But by the time these fellas came back, they were broken men. Yeah, a lot of emotions had to be processed after a terrifying event like that. 3 bottles of emotion, to be more precise.
Maybe I should just leave these fellas alone. It's an empty bottle of eel rinse.
I've got them. They're here on Main Street at local Lonnie's Used Mattress Kingdom. Go.
Well, well, well.
Ah, du
Look
wieder.
who's back.
Oh, hi, lady.
You look a mess. What happened?
I had some bad luck. I got thrown out of Club Timber.
With your manners, I'm not surprised. Well, don't just stand out there in the rain. You'll catch a cold.
Ooh.
Fancy car. Whoever owns this ride has got to be filthy rich. It probably belongs to someone in Club Timber.
Dann geh ich doch mal
Whoa, what
rein.
is this place?
This is the mayor's office.
You're the mayor of Port Arthur?
No, silly. I am his secretary. I manage his appointments, meetings, and weekly schedules. I take his calls, mail his letters, file his documents, run his errands, and sort his cigars.
Cool.
This job is a real drag, and the pay is lousy. Honestly, I just want to get out of this place. I wish I was up in Saint Armando. Now that is a city with a heart and a soul. So what is your name, mystery man? I'm Andiswa, but my friends call me Andy.
I'm Buana.
Pleasure meeting you, Buana. I would socialize, but I've got a ton of work left to do tonight.
The
Hey, I
lighthouse.
know that place. It's Morton's Lighthouse.
Yeah, it is a good thing someone finally fixed it. When the lighthouse was sabotaged, the whole city just kind of stopped. It was beginning to make everyone here kind of creeped out.
That's the train station.
Yes, it connects Port Arthur to Saint Armando. There used to be rails going downwards too, but they are all out of service now.
The harbor. That's where we first arrived with the Biko. Looks like some kind of harbor maintenance thing.
Oh, that is the McFerrin Eel Rinse Distillery. It used to be a source of a lot of pride here in Port Arthur before it was shut down. Now all eel rinse is distilled up in Saint Armando. Mayor lost the contract to them, as usual.
Ah, that's too bad for him.
For him? No way. He probably got a nice fat bonus. It is too bad for Port Arthur. We lose jobs and money for every new stupid deal he signs.
It's Club Timber. Smack dab on Main Street.
Yup. All of Port Arthur sort of revolves around that joint. That is where all the money is. So, that is where everyone wants to be.
It's the jail. I'm just gonna stay as far away from that place as possible, I think.
That sounds like a very good plan, Buana.
It's some kind of factory area, I think.
That's right. That is where you will find most of Port Arthur's industries. the old mines, power plants, the iron works, those kinds of things.
What's this weird thing?
Oh, that is Enola's House of Butterflies. It is pretty much the only point of light in this depressing town.
What's a house of butterflies?
She does butterfly therapy there. It is amazing stuff. Can bring you right out of that gloomy Port Arthur mood in just a couple of minutes. Come to think of it, it's pretty similar to that horrible booze the Misters are always drinking. Except you miss out on the hangover, of course. And it's no good for passing out either. I guess that's why the Misters prefer the bottle.
It's a cross.
That is the Port Arthur Hospital. It has got pretty decent service, actually, if you can afford it. Rich folks go there, but most other folks just suck it up.
It's a cemetery, I think.
Yes, that cemetery is where we will all end up someday, I guess. Gosh, how depressing is that? Get born here in the dark, live here in the dark.
Also da gibt's
die
wahrscheinlich noch
and
einiges
forever
zu
rest here in the
erforschen.
dark. It just reminds me of how much I want to get out of here.
Gut.
It's locked in place.
Sorry, fire equipment can only be removed in case of emergency.
That's no fun. Nice cigars.
That is a box of Senor Muerte.
Moment.
Specially imported from Pango Kubwa. The mayor says he is very particular.
So, da bin ich wieder. Ich bin etwas unterbrochen worden. Ich spiele noch ein paar Minuten und dann... Oh, da ein
Twinkle,
Alarmanlage.
little... hey, what's that blinking thing up there in the corner?
It's a smoke detector.
A smoke detector? What's the computer for?
It is the town hall records. It is just a bunch of boring government reports and stuff. I'm typing up the mayor's schedule for tomorrow so he can pretend he's actually doing some work.
Exciting stuff.
It is super boring. I wish I could quit my job and leave this dead-end town.
What's upstairs?
Mayor's office. He's never here though. The mayor is working from inside Club Timber. And by working, I mean greasing his palms and spending the city's tax money on his lovers.
Thanks for letting me in from the rain.
Don't mention it.
Have you heard of someone called Kaunandodo?
Kaunandodo? That's a funny name.
He's my father. He disappeared from St. Armando years ago.
Disappeared?
Without a trace. Now I'm trying to find out the truth about what happened to him. I think the answers are here somewhere in Port Arthur.
Wow. What a mystery. I will keep my eyes and ears open.
So, what do you do for fun around here?
Fun? The only people who get to have fun here in Port Arthur are the rich folks. I bet they're having a ball over at Club Timber.
Oh, why don't you walk on over there? I bet your boss could help you inside.
I bet he could. And I bet he won't. I don't want to hang out with those people anyway. They're a bunch of jacks. All of them. Port Arthur is a dead end for me, Buana. I want to go to the big city. To St. Armando. That is where it happens. Oh, I just can't stop dreaming about that place. I used to have a big, beautiful St. Armando poster here on the wall. But my boss had me take it down. I just could not stop staring at it. I was saving up for train tickets to get up there. But now that the trains are all shut down, it's just a dream, I guess.
Later, Andy.
See you around.
So, also hier, bitte.
Hey, check this out.
What's this? Wow! These pictures are amazing!
So, die ist
I could
abgelenkt.
just dream myself off to St. Armando on one of those ships right now. Wow.
So, ja. Was?
I'm pretty sure that could get Andy fired. I better not. Nice cigars.
That is about they are specially imported. The mayor says they are the best cigars ever made. He is very particular about his cigars. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm, just testing the smoke detector.
Come on, turn it off. Just push the button on the side, will you? Thanks.
Aber der Feuerlöscher ist frei. Sehr gut. Ich weiß noch nicht, was ich mit dem mache, aber ich habe ihn. Oh, das sind ja überall Leute. Das Kino ist offen. Ah. Freeway. Da geht's nicht weiter. Aber gut, ja, jetzt habe ich die paar Minuten weitergespielt. Ja, ich muss euch jetzt verlassen. Ich sage tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal. Euer Videospieler. Und damit sind wir am Ende dieses Videos angelangt. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, ich habe noch jede Menge mehr Videos in meinem Kanal. Schaut rein, abonniert, unterstützt mich finanziell auf Patreon, würde mich freuen. Tschüss und vielen Dank.